Hey everybody, it's Gamalad, and today I'm here to talk to you guys about a game that I've been really excited for the last, well, 3 years. And that game is Sakuna of Rice and Ruin, being published by Xseed and developed by the two-man development studio at Edelweiss. This game will be available on PC, PS4, and Switch, and yeah, this is a game I've been excited for since it was first announced several years ago. I believe this game had a release date originally of 2017, then got pushed into 2018, and now here we are. The game is coming out this year in 2019 definitively. I believe the game was pushed out of 2018 for the Switch version of it. That's something I've heard, and I believe it because, well, they want to put the game on the Switch, and honestly, the Switch version of the game actually looks pretty good. So I was a bit worried because the whole art style of Sakuna of Rice and Ruin is just really gorgeous, and I really wanted it to be conveyed in a proper way. So that's why I was hoping to review it probably on PC, so I can see the game's wonderful art style and its fluid gameplay all in a wonderful, you know, as best as my computer can do it. But seeing the game run on the Switch and run pretty well, I'm actually pretty excited for the Switch version too. Also, there's the PS4 version, but you know, the PS4 is the PS4. But this video is going to be me discussing why I'm excited for this game and why maybe you guys should be too, and put it on your radar. So this game is pretty interesting. If you enjoy games like Story of Seasons or a lot of like 2D platformer beat 'em up type games, and they mash those two together, you kind of have the game of Sakuna and Rice and Ruin. So the whole premise of the game is that you're the child of a harvest goddess, so you're a little harvest goddess. Think of Desi from the Story of Seasons series, and you have to, well, prove yourself to the harvest goddess, or I don't know, they never mention what happens if you don't manage to prove yourself, but yeah, the whole point of the game is to go through all of these different trials in an ancient Japanese setting to prove yourself, and what better way to do this than by being a rice farmer, and that's the name of the game, Sakuna of Rice and Ruin. The game, by the looks of it, is broken down into two parts. You have the farming mechanics and the, well, combat mechanics, and by the looks of it, they seem to intertwine together, whereas when it comes to the combat part of the game, you'll be going through different levels, through different times of the year. I guess you can really call that a Story of Seasons, and basically just solving different troubles for people around the game world. I believe from what I've saw in the gameplay and read up on it, you'll be like finding different farm materials while you're out fighting and out and about. So you have to go out into the different levels at different times of the day or the year to get better materials for your farm. And you can take all of that back to your rice farm and, well, grow rice. And the gameplay looks, well, the farming gameplay at least, looks to be right out of Story of Seasons, if that's what has me excited, I guess. I guess that was the thing that really dragged me in first, was how close to Story of Seasons the gameplay looked, because you do have to take a lot of the time to go through your rice fields, plant them, harvest them, then you have to process the rice into different things. They haven't really shown too much off about the farming stuff yet. The most gameplay we have seen of it has come out of the Nintendo Treehouse conference at E3, but it does look like a lot of fun. Well, I guess fun if you enjoy these type of games. I know they're not for everyone, but I'm excited to see where this goes. The gameplay and the combat looks really good, looks very fluid, looks very actiony and very fast paced, and I'm excited to actually go through those wonderfully crafted levels because the game looks gorgeous, the soundtrack sounds amazing, and I'm just excited for this game. And this is a game that I have really been waiting for the last 3 years. So yeah, that's Sakuna of Rice and Ruin, a very interesting take on the farming sim genre, mixing it up with a bit of action stuff. I guess if you really want to boil it down to its most common denominator, it's a Rune Factory type game. But I'm not going to go that far. But yeah, this game is on my radar, and if you're into these type of games, I highly recommend that you put this one onto your radar as well and take a look at it. I don't know what my coverage of the game will be like when it comes out later this year. You can, of course, as always, expect a review of the game, but if you want to see me do a Let's Play of it, or maybe stream it on Twitch, let me know down in the comment section below. I'm trying to gauge the interest in this game to see if I want to do a full Let's Play of it, but just keep it to a review, maybe do a few other videos on Sakuna of Rice and Ruin. I'd like to know you guys' opinions on this, because, you know, it helps me influence the way I cover these games. And if you have any questions about Sakuna of Rice and Ruin, or anything else about this game in general, by all means, leave them down in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you on this. Also, this is a bit more of a free-form video. I don't have much of a script or even an outline for this one. I've been wanting to make this video for a while, and I just kind of realized if I don't sit down and record this video, it'll never get done. So I just said, screw it, hit record, and I've been blabbing for the last 5 or so minutes about this game. I'm really excited for it. So anyway, if you're finding out my channel for the first time through this video, hey, be sure to subscribe for future reviews, commentaries, let's plays, and more. And as always, I'd like to thank all my patrons on Patreon and my YouTube members for making today's video possible. And as always, everyone, thanks for watching.